Hey everyone, it's Blue Bass 86, and welcome back to another edition of What is in My Boat's Locker Storage Compartment Tackle. Today we're doing spinnerbaits. This little pile on top, I have a Cook's go-to tackle system in here, and I have a few of them in there, the ones that won't fit in this box. I switched to this box when I started doing all the kayak tournaments because it's just easier when I can just grab this box and go instead of having to go through my Cook's storage system and pick out which ones I want. This way I just have my main ones. But alright, try to keep this a little shorter than my last one. My jig video ran way longer than I thought it would. But the first one here is one of my little homemade compact spinnerbaits. This does have a snap on it. A lot of people are probably going to be shocked once I get down into these little ways into my box that I take in the kayak. I use snaps with my spinnerbaits, even the open eye ones, because in a kayak, being able to change baits quickly, you don't always have your specialty rods with you, your technique specific rods, so being able to switch quickly between baits can be a huge asset. You don't always have each bait tied onto a rod. So yeah, snap right there. It's another one of them, another one of my compact spinnerbaits. I think that's a 1/4 ounce one, a little Indiana. Those are Colorado copper blades. It's a sweet looking little bait. There's another one of my compact spinnerbaits, a gold and a silver. A little bit of hot mouse and white. The old War Eagle Finesse, that is an old one too. That one has caught a lot of fish. It's all wallowed out. Probably not a lot of fish left in that one. It's a small War Eagle. I don't know what color it was originally. I retied it to a white skirt, copper, 1/4 ounce. We've got a white gold War Eagle that is just barely hanging on. It's one of the Wake War Eagles. Sucker has a trailer hook on it. I'm going to steal that from you to be able to keep track of those a little bit better. But this is one of the bad things about the Cook's go-to tackle storage is if anything's underneath it, it bends your spinnerbait. That's one of the blue herring, I think. Or maybe just herring. Wake War Eagles. A little 1/4 ounce. Hot mouse. Or sexy mouse, I guess. Not hot mouse. Hot mouse is the chartreuse on the bottom. Tandem blades. It's a copper. This one's got Indiana blades. They got all corroded. They're in rough shape. Hey, Chloe. My dog's outside again. Enjoying some nice cold weather. It's one of the Strike Kings Denny Brower signature series, I think. The red and the copper. Also, the blades are not in terrific condition. This is Cotton Candy War Eagle. I found this one hanging in a tree somewhere. I guess somebody just decided they didn't want to go get it because it wasn't hard to get back. Another copper 3/8 ounce War Eagle. That one's caught a lot of fish. It's pretty wallowed out. Not a lot of life left in them. I thought I felt one fall down. Teeny tiny little War Eagle Finesse. That's the 3/16 ounce with the turtle blades and mouse color. Believe it or not, this is the very first War Eagle spinnerbait I ever bought. I was probably 17 or 18 years old in that black shad color. Had to see what it was all about. Caught fish with it. Wasn't the most productive color I probably could have bought. Didn't know any better. Back then I just wanted a War Eagle because I was getting into bass tournaments and everybody talked about War Eagles. So I bought one. And I still have it. I don't know. Just kind of the nostalgia of it. another one I found down at Table Rock, hanging in a tree. Is why it's kind of faded out. That's blue herring, I believe. Looks like probably 1/2 ounce, dual willow leaves. It's a homemade one, all white. It's a rubber skirt. It's kind of weathered, but I tie them thick so a few strands don't hurt anything. Copper and gold, hammered copper. That's a 5/8 ounce. This is spot remover with the willow leaves. Probably a 3/8 ounce, it looks like. And this is one that was on clearance somewhere. These are all just bent up from that thing. Indiana, 1/2 ounce, another homemade one. That's what a rubber skirt's supposed to look like. Flares out real nice, looks real pretty in the water. Ton of action. A little bit smaller blades on that one. Another 5/8, and then a mouse colored War Eagle Finesse. That's the 5/16 instead of the 3/16 like that little one. So this is the Flambeau blade crate, and they've got these nice little hangers in here, keeps them all separated out. And so I just keep my main go-to baits that I fish the most. Like I can cover everything that I need a spinnerbait for right here. So that's why this is the ones that went into the box instead of staying in the boat. These are the baits that I want everywhere I go. And like I said, I'm going to start it out right here. Snap right there, hanging on that bait, because you should be able to see it. Trying to make sure I can see it on my camera. I have wire twisted around there to keep the eye closed so I can put the snap on so my blade or the snap doesn't slide down. These are split silver and gold blades. I can't remember where you can get them, maybe Hagen's, but we get them from a tackle store called Burton's. Sells the baits that come with those blades. The original bait crapped out on me, and I managed to save the blades, so I put it on one of mine, and the ivy color in a 5/8 ounce. His neighbor is a gold War Eagle that I tied a gold shiner on, 1/2 ounce. A gold shiner is a tannic water killer. There's another copper, that chartreuse like the other one, only this one isn't corroded out. Let's bring it up here where I can use both hands. It's a little easier to do. Maybe. In theory it should have been, but you know. This is what I made for really dirty water, kind of similar to the War Eagle River Rat one. Got one fluorescent orange, one chartreuse blade, black skirt, chartreuse. Get really, really dirty water. That's what I'm throwing, and I need to put the wire on that one still because I just tied it. It's another good dirty water option, or smallmouth, whichever. It's a War Eagle chartreuse, solid chartreuse, 1/2 ounce willow leaves. This is the Trophy Bass Company spinnerbait. Got the gold on one side, hammered gold on one side, and then white chartreuse on the other side. Just a white chartreuse, 1/2 ounce, killer spinnerbait. Probably one of my favorites in here, right up there with War Eagle. Hence why there's another one. This one has seen a little bit of action. It's a little crooked wire and missing a lot of paint, but it still catches fish. Just a plain old gold chartreuse and white War Eagle 1/2 ounce. Gold and copper catches a lot of fish in dirty water. Not a lot of people fish those colors, so that's why I have a lot of it. It's a Screaming Eagle, 1/2 ounce, mouse color with the small blades, and it's got the big chunk of lead underneath it. Help it cast a little better in the wind, or run a little deeper, or both, whatever you're trying to do. A little smaller profile. Put that right in my sleeve. Coleslaw, great cloudy day bait, especially for smallmouth. Solid gold War Eagle, 1/2 ounce, double willow leaf. Try to keep them separated by blades, willow leaf to bigger Colorados. It's another dirty water special. Not quite as dirty, but the white and chartreuse War Eagle with the kicker fluorescent orange red blade. Purple shad. It's a really good color on table rock right there. Any clear water, but I really like it on table rock. It's the copper and white. It's one of my favorite kind of cloudy day and stained watercolors. Had to replace a blade on that one because the other one got corroded, but still works. Another chartreuse and white. That one's got a silver and a gold blade. It's the white and gold with the hammered blades War Eagle. The Sexy Mouse tandem blades, 1/2 ounce. That's the Hot Mouse. That one's got the chartreuse on the bottom instead of down the sides. Tandem blades. See, look at my organization in this. It's so much better. I can do it. That's another Trophy Bass Company. That's a solid white on both sides with the gold hammered. Spot remover. It's a Screaming Eagle. Again, big chunk of lead underneath it. Small head, smaller profile, small blades. Help it run deeper. You can reel it faster. Whatever you need to try to do. Cast good into the wind. It's the Blue Herring, I believe. Can't remember if I found this one or if I got it for cheap. It's not one of my favorite colors, but it is a War Eagle. It's still a good productive color. And gotta have some pink. Just because I like to drive people crazy. No, it actually catches fish. Not if you don't fish with it. If you don't fish with pink, you won't catch fish with it, but I do, so I do. Mouse, 1/2 ounce tandem blades. That's one of the Strike Kings. Got the Lake Fork Magic shad on the back of it. That skirt's about to go, it looks like, but looks like we just hit the Colorado blade. You got the kicker orange, copper. It's not the blade that came on it. I added that. The Booyah Covert, orange head with a gold blade. Some Indiana blades, Coleslaw, 1/2 ounce War Eagle. I used to fish a lot more Indiana blades than I do now, but Indiana blades, 1/2 ounce white gold War Eagle. Indiana blades, gold War Eagle, 1/2 ounce. Indiana blade, I just had to say something about them. Mouse color, that looks like a 3/8. There's a chartreuse and white War Eagle finesse, 5/16. There's one of the original ones from Burton's. Got the tandem Colorado blades. I tied the skirt on it, but the wire doesn't look terrific, but we'll let it ride for now and hope that it doesn't break and I lose the blades. It's another Booyah Covert, Indiana blades. It's got like an Indiana and a French blade. It's kind of different, but I've done really well with that bait. It's a 3/8 ounce. Waken War Eagle, chartreuse and white. Those are good for waking or if you just need a ton of thump. Another waking war eagle. These are Nichols Pulsator, I believe. Nichols has got solid spinnerbaits. I hadn't fished them very much till a couple years ago. Now I've got several of them. It's another one of the Burtons. This one's got the painted blades on the back. One chartreuse and one white. This is a homemade one. Got just a long arm single Colorado blade. White with some flashy silver. Just kind of a natural shad color. It's one that I should be fishing right now, probably. It's another war eagle, or not war eagle, covert. The kicker blade, chartreuse and white. Gold main blade. Got the wire stuck on that one. Another covert. This one doesn't have the kicker blade, everything else is the same. Strike King, solid chartreuse, the gold Indiana. There are the Nichols. This is the Hoosier series. That other one might have been also. This one's one of my favorite ones of them. Yeah, you can put a trailer that big on a spinnerbait and catch fish. You gotta have it's a good idea to have a trailer hook, but I took it off. That's another Hoosier series. And that's gold, half ounce. And I have one more because it's tied on my rod because I'm going fishing tomorrow. That is one of mine. It's a 3/4 ounce with the hubcap sized Colorado hammered copper blades. Got a 5-inch Yum Pulse swim bait on the back of it. Chartreuse. Just plain white. I fish a lot of plain white. It's one of my favorite colors. It just catches fish, so I fish it a lot. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So hopefully that was a little faster than last time, as I rambled on like a long time, I guess, or either that or maybe I just have a lot of jigs. But that's all my spinnerbaits. So until next time, we'll catch you later.